I now direct your attention to the far end of the arena as we begin our program with the entrance of the Colerain High School's class of 2019. Would you please rise for our graduates? Would you please rise? This time I want to introduce our senior class president, Ms. Caitlin Grimm.
Would everyone in the audience please stand and join me in the presentation of colors by the Colerain Police Department Honor Guard. Please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing. The choir will now lead us in our national anthem in the Colerain alma mater.
Whose right
Thank you. You may be seated. As you can tell, we spare no expense, even live animals here tonight on stage. My name is Jack Fisher, principal of Colerain High School, proud alum, class of 1982. I welcome you to the graduation for the class of 2019. I'd like to start by introducing our platform guests. Please stand as your name is read. Ms. Pam Detzel, President of the Board of Education. Mr. Todd Bowling, Superintendent of Northwest Local School District. Mr. Matt Haws, 12th grade principal. Ms. Erin Davis, 11th grade principal. Mr. Michael Stevens, 10th grade principal. Mr. Joe Pollitt, 9th grade principal. And our student speakers, Ms. Sophia Stegmuller and Ms. Rebecca Green. Please give them a round of applause. I also would like to recognize seated in the arena to my far right, to my right, and towards the back section, members of our Board of Education, Mr. Jim Detzel, Ms. Diana Bradley, Mr. Mark Gilbert, and Mr. Joe Yashimura. Thank you. I also would like to take a second to recognize all of our administrative office personnel, also seated to my far right. If you would stand and be recognized, thank you for supporting us this year. I would like to recognize our staff. A fine picture of them coming in tonight. Pretty good looking staff, I would say, for the most part. There's a couple I'm worried about, but most of them look great. All right, so I would like to recognize the staff of Colerain High School. If you're a staff member of Colerain High School, whether seated or on the floor or in the arena, please stand and be recognized. As I'm sure most of you know, a night like this just doesn't happen. We have a lot of people that work extremely hard. I think our first graduation meeting for this night was probably about 3 months ago. Our counselors, our office staff, many other folks contribute to this night. I would be lost. I'm lucky enough I get to stand up here behind the podium, but they truly are the ones that put this night together. So our counselor, our office staff, if you would stand and be recognized for this graduation. Thank you. Each year, it is tradition for Colerain High School that members of the graduating class invite honored guests to attend this ceremony. These honored guests may be teachers, friends, family members, or other people that have made a difference in our graduates' life and made it possible for them to be here this evening. At this time, I would like our honored guests that are in the audience seated throughout the arena to please stand and be recognized. We thank you for making a difference in our graduates' lives. At this time, I would like to introduce our vocal ensemble led by Mr. Blake Huffaker. The choir will perform the senior class song, The Road Home. After the song is finished, we'll give just a minute for the seniors to find their seat. So at this time, I introduce the Colerain Ensemble.
At this time, we would like to recognize individuals and groups in the senior class for their leadership and their achievements. This year's class officers and committee chairs have been exemplary in their leadership in organizing activities such as the Senior Superlative Luncheon, Prom Luncheon, and Prom, the Joe Bertram Memorial Basketball Game, the Seniors Baccalaureate, and Senior Video. Will the senior class president, Caitlin Grimm, and the two 2019 class officers please stand and be recognized for all your dedication and leadership. Next, it is my pleasure to introduce the Herb Jones Students of the Year for 2019. These two seniors are known for their leadership, spirit, pride, talents, and intelligence as the best all-around male and female students at Colerain High School. This year, the Herb Jones Students of the Year are Sophia Stegmuller and Deontay Smith-Moore. At this time, I'm proud to recognize members of the Elite 32-14-20 Club. The criteria for membership are earning a 32 or higher on the ACT and a 1420 or higher on the SAT. It is important to note the SAT score represents a change in the scoring system from past years. These scores represent the 99th percentile on these two prestigious standardized tests. Students who qualify for this honor have scored in the 99th percentile nationally on both of these college entrance exams. The following students are members of the 32-14-20 Club and are wearing white cords this evening. Please stand as your name is called. Elizabeth Browning, William Coleman, Trevor Kaufman, Caden Ryu, and Lindsay Scott. Next, we would like to recognize those students who have earned an honors diploma. To obtain an honors diploma, students must meet strict coursework requirements. These students have met stringent course requirements and other required components. These requirements include a 3-point GPA or higher, 27 or higher on the ACT, 1280 or higher on the SAT. Will the 72 students who have earned an honors diploma please stand and be recognized at this time?
This year, over 170 members of the class of 2019 participated in a 2-year career and technical education program through Butler Tech. Their teachers were asked to choose Students of the Year who represent the tops in the class for each field of study. When your name is called, please stand and remain standing. Please hold your applause until all names are read. This year's Butler Tech Students of the Year are Criminal Justice, Taylor Heffron, Hannah Boyer, and Lindsay Bachman. Commercial Truck, Corbin Ralston. Business, Mackenzie Munson and Austin Wolf. Dental Assisting, Caitlin Grimm. Engineering, Tate Mitchell. Precision Machining, Connor Cronin. And Programming and Software, Guyver Blessing. Congratulations to this year's Butler Tech Students of the Year. Colerain High School would also like to honor the Butler Tech co-valedictorian. This student is graduating from the Healthcare Science program. Amber Peskin, please stand and be recognized. One of the new initiatives of our high school redesign process is the reality that certain students will be able to graduate from high school with more than just a diploma. This year, we have 5 students that have not only earned their high school diploma, but they will also leave Colerain High School with an associate's degree from Sinclair Community College. The following students have earned an associate's degree from Sinclair Community College. Please stand and be recognized. Please hold your applause until all names have been read. Brittany Ashcraft, William Coffey, Antonio Hartman, Jenna Oliverio, and Jacob Reedy. Congratulations.
The National Honor Society serves to acknowledge those students who have demonstrated excellence in the areas of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Many of the members of the National Honor Society present here tonight were inducted at the end of their junior year. These students are wearing gold tassels. Will the 35 members of the National Honor Society please stand and receive our thanks for your leadership and service? We now want to honor those students who have achieved special designations based on their hard work and preparation over the last 4 years. These students are wearing gold stoles as recognition of their achievement. Students recognized as cum laude have earned a grade point average of 3.75 through 4.34 weighted GPA. Will the 108 students who have earned the distinction of cum laude please stand and be recognized? Students recognized as magna cum laude have earned a grade point average of 4.35 through 4.64 weighted GPA. Will the 22 students who have earned the distinction of magna cum laude please stand and be recognized? Students recognized as summa cum laude have earned a grade point average of 4.65 or higher weighted GPA. Will the 19 students who have earned the distinction of summa cum laude please stand and be recognized? We would now like to recognize all of our students who will be serving our country. We have confirmation that the following students will serve our country in the armed services. Please rise when your name is called, and please hold your applause until all are called. National Guard, Adam Bernhardt. United States Army, Taylor Heffron, Austin Metz, and Jalen Wright. United States Marine, Brett Flynn, Ryan Girdler, and Zena Seahouse. United States Navy, Noah Kramer. Thank you for your service. Next weekend, as we do every year, our nation pauses to remember those men and women who have given their lives in service to our country. Today, we wish to thank those present who dedicated a portion of their lives so that we might enjoy the freedom to gather here and celebrate with friends and family. Would all those veterans and active duty members present in the audience please stand? Please join me in thanking them for their service to our country. And finally, I am pleased to announce the results of our awards and scholarships that this class has earned. As of April 27th, Colerain High School students have reported over $4.6 million in academic and athletic scholarship awards. At this time, Mr. Haws will give the challenge to the class of 2019.
Good evening. My name is Matt Haws, and I'm the 12th grade administrator here at Colerain High School. Before I propose my challenge to the class of 2019, let me first say thank you to the graduates and the families represented here today. It has truly been an honor and a privilege to serve as your grade level administrator for the past 2 years. Members of the class of 2019, tonight we celebrate the past 13 years of your life. All that you have achieved and learned leads up to this one special event. We celebrate your accomplishments, but we also look forward to the future. Reflecting back this year, I remember speaking to many of you and asking, what's your plan for next year? Some of you would talk about the college that you're going to go off to or the job offer that you recently accepted. But some of you would look at me and say, I don't know. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I may not hold a crystal ball or have any specific answers for your future, but I have some challenges for you tonight. One of my challenges is a simple one. In whatever career you decide to go into, really visualize it. Think into the future and imagine the path that it takes to get there and what you want your life to look like. Then set specific goals on how to get there. Visualizing what you want to accomplish in life is a powerful process for thinking through your ideas and motivating yourself to turn those into reality. I challenge you to set short and long-term goals. Write them down. Look at them every day. Once you know what you want, don't let anyone or anything stop you from getting there. Sure, it will be hard. There might be bumps in the road. But always remember, if anything in life doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. My next wish for you as you go out into the world is for you to become a lifelong learner. If you think about it, the first 18 years of your life, your main job has been learning. The bulk of your time is spent in classrooms and acquiring new knowledge. And then once you graduate, you probably feel like the learning phase of your life is over. Have you ever thought how odd that idea is? That roughly only a quarter of your life should be devoted to learning? I challenge you to never stop learning. No matter where life takes you, keep an open mind and remain curious. Find something you're interested in and research it. Watch videos, read books, listen to podcasts. Take on new hobbies and learn different careers. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the average person will change jobs 12 times during their career. The world is always changing, and it's important that you change with it. Lastly, I challenge you to make memories. Life is fun. No, it's not always easy, but it's important for you to enjoy every moment, laugh, and take time to appreciate the world around you. Push yourself out of your comfort zone and seek on new adventures. Try to recall a kind gesture or a happy memory that sticks in your mind, one that made a big impact on you. Recreate those moments and share those with others. Know that you'll be making new friends that you'll create more memories with. Some people that you shared every day with for the last 4 or even 13 years of your life are going to be going their separate ways. Choose your new friends wisely. Surround yourself with those that bring out the best in you. All of you are supported here tonight by family members, teachers, mentors, and other role models. Remember what they have taught you. Pay forward those lessons on to others. I urge you to embrace the opportunities and challenges ahead. Take what you've learned through your educational experience and put those to good use. Graduation is not an end, but a beginning. The past is a mere blink of an eye compared to what lies ahead. Seniors, thank you for an excellent year. Well done. Next, we will hear from 2 students representing our summa cum laude graduates. All students earning the summa cum laude honor were given the opportunity to submit a graduation speech. 2 students took upon this task and were selected to present tonight. It's my honor to introduce to you Rebecca Green and Sophia Stegmuller.
Class of 2019, today is a day to celebrate. I'd like to share with everyone what it truly means to be a Colerain Cardinal, something that our class has come to know and understand. From an outsider's point of view, Colerain is just that school with a good football team. But to us, it is so much more. After 4 years of trials and tribulations, Colerain has become our home, our friends have become our family, and our staff our friends. We have spent countless hours together working for this exact moment. The fact that we sit here decorated with awards and accomplishments shows how we persisted through every obstacle. Today marks the day that we, the class of 2019, leave our legacy on Colerain. Our legacy is not one of recognition or money, but one where we left our mark on everyone we crossed paths with. Our class will not be remembered by grades, awards, likes, popularity, or retweets, but how we treated others and the relationships we made. This legacy was made possible by those who shaped us, our families who taught us our values, our teachers who pushed us to succeed, and our friends who we sought comfort in when things got tough. We would not be here without their guidance and support. Today also marks the end of our high school journey. I know many of us have been looking forward to this moment for what seems like our whole lives, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't remorseful. I often dislike endings, the end of a really good book or the end of summer. But endings are inevitable. We close the book, the seasons change, time moves on. Today we say goodbye to our home for the past 4 years, and we depart our friends to start our own journeys. But as one of my childhood favorites, Winnie the Pooh, says, how lucky am I to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard. Today is a day to reflect on all that Colerain has given us. To begin, Colerain has given us a sense of identity and community. Every time we stepped onto the field, the court, into the classroom, or onto the stage, we knew we were representing Colerain. These activities were no longer about the outcome, but about the journey. This includes the opportunities we were given, the lessons we learned, and the bonds that we created. Through these journeys, we learned the persistence it takes to accomplish our goals and how we can learn from every obstacle that comes our way. We have learned to sacrifice our selfish ambitions to help others. We have learned what true friendship is. We have learned how, as a community, we are stronger when we lean on each other. All of this because we are Colerain. We have created traditions that have become sacred, from singing the fight song to making the weekly pilgrimage to Friday night football games, to honoring Joe Bertram and his legacy. This is why we see our alumni and our classmates show up in the stands at games, support our events, and fund our programs. Legacy, community, tradition. These concepts persist because of Colerain.
Although today is a day that celebrates success and the way we have dedicated ourselves these past 4 years, I would like to reflect on the past and the moments that have brought us to this stage. We were once children who were unsure of what kindergarten would be like, and we stand here today graduating. After 13 years of schooling, a representation of our growth, commitment, friendships, and perseverance. We have discovered over the years our passions and what activities spark something in us. We managed to get through middle school, even though a lot of us would like to forget that time ever existed. High school eventually came around, and as intimidated as we were as freshmen, we gained confidence and made some of our very best friends, individuals that will forever hold special places in our hearts. We started to drive, and to celebrate that newfound freedom, we spent as many hours with our friends as our curfew would allow, and in the process, created some of our favorite memories. A lot of us got our first jobs, getting a glimpse of the real world, while also balancing academics, extracurriculars, and whatever else life threw in our direction. This balance in itself is an accomplishment. Some of us applied to college, and when those acceptance letters arrived, the essays and homework and cramming and late nights felt truly worth it. We attended lots of different dances and many events. Homecoming, prom, parades, talent shows, extracurricular clubs, sporting events, the prom fashion show. These will be the highlights for many. High school has been far from short of memories, even as it included some of our worst days. But no matter what curveballs were thrown at us, we were able to learn. And no matter what mistakes we made, we were able to learn from those too. Plato once said that the direction in which an education starts a man will determine his future life. And I am confident in saying that the direction Colerain has pushed us toward will allow for much success in all of our lives. Whether we plan to continue our education, serve in the military to protect our country, or enter straight into the workforce, we have been thoroughly prepared for whatever lies ahead. The opportunities Colerain has presented us with have set a foundation of knowledge, friendship, and a sense of community that will always be present, even as we continue to grow and explore everything from different areas of the world and various career paths. I am also confident in saying that none of us would be here today without the support of our family, our classmates, teachers, administrators, counselors, and so many others in the school and the community. All of these people have gone above and beyond every single day for every single person sitting in this room, and their contributions to us are truly invaluable. So let's take a moment to appreciate that. It is now time to say goodbye to Colerain High School. Goodbyes are difficult, But as we embark on our next journey, make sure to never forget the memories, whatever they may be to you, and the impact this community and the people here have had on you for the past 13 years. Colerain has made our mark on us, and now it is time for us to make a mark on the world. Thank you.
Kind of humbling to have to follow that, right? I know for a fact their GPAs were much higher than mine when I was in high school. Congratulations, seniors. It's your night. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to celebrate and reflect on the experiences of the last 13 years. I know you will be moving to the celebration piece soon. I'm sure some of you even tonight. But give me 5 minutes and just let me reflect. I hope you're getting a sense, and it's already been mentioned in the speeches, of how quick life moves. It will continue to pick up speed as you get older. Consider this. This is the last time you will sit together exactly as you are tonight, the class of 2019. It's the last time you'll be together in the same room. Your title tonight changes from that of student to alumni, and that will carry responsibility just like everything else in life. I must tell you that each year this speech is a struggle. Especially, we were up here noting Colerain does nothing that is small, including its graduation class. So when you consider there's 465 of you tonight on the floor, I always have to say it's a humbling experience. And each year I reflect, often after school's out, and I ask myself the following questions. Have I done the absolute best in letting you know that we care for you? Have we given you the tools for future endeavors? All of us as educators struggle. We're trying to find a balance between teaching you real life skills and helping you pass those darn state tests. Those tests are a small but relative piece of the puzzle. I can tell you that real life tangible skills are a focus of the high school redesign for future years, and you have given us sound advice and shown us the way in many areas this year. I hope we have given you some skills. Whatever lessons we have taught you in the last 4 years, it is certainly my hope that you leave a better version of the real you than when you came into Colerain High School. As you leave tonight, please consider the following pieces of advice. As Mr. Haws mentioned, learn to soak in the moments and the occasions and learn from every experience in life, both good and bad. No one that is successful in life has gotten there without experiencing hardships or difficulties. Excuse me. Consider these people in history. Bill Gates' first business was a failure. Albert Einstein did not speak until he was 4 years old. Jim Carrey used to be homeless. Benjamin Franklin dropped out of school at the age of 10. Stephen King's first novel was rejected 30 times. Oprah Winfrey gave birth at the age of 14 and lost her child. Thomas Edison failed 1,000 times before he finally created the successful light bulb. Jay-Z couldn't get signed to any record labels his first few years of trying to become an artist. Abraham Lincoln, consider the following. In 1833, he failed in business. In 1835, his sweetheart died. In 1836, he had a nervous breakdown. In 1838, defeated for Speaker. In 1843, defeated for Congress. In 1848, he lost his party's nomination. In 1849, he was rejected as a land officer in his county. In 1854, he was defeated for U.S. Senate. In 1856, he was defeated for the nomination of vice president. In 1858, again was defeated for the U.S. Senate, only to be elected President of the United States in 1860. It's a simple fact of our lives. There will be struggles, but those that persevere and accept struggle as an ingredient for learning will ultimately succeed if they just keep trying. I would tell you that when the world says give up, hope says try one more time. Second, please don't buy into the hate that this world has to offer. Choose not to be angry. Make the decision to listen to others before you lash out. Find out the facts instead of just reading the garbage that's online. Quite frankly, it's becoming way too easy to just take what's read online as the facts. Find out those facts for yourself. Often it takes time and energy and resources to get involved and find out the truth. It takes much more than sitting at a keyboard or on your phone or reading the garbage that's online. It takes less energy to be mad at someone instead of sitting down with them and listening to their point of view. Our debates about politics, religion, and yes, even public education have become about who can yell over each other instead of who can talk and reason things out. Gandhi said anger and intolerance are enemies of correct understanding. The ultimate test of a relationship is to disagree, but still hold hands. There is no rule in life that says you have to have the last word. Forgiveness and tolerance are signs of maturity and should be valued like gold and silver. Lastly, remember where you came from. That's already been mentioned tonight. I'll mention it again. As you know, I'm a proud alumni of Colerain High School, class of 1982. I mention that often. And I will tell you that as my life goes on, I'm 55 years old now, I value my time and my life, having lived in the Colerain community for most of my life. I value it more and more every single year. We Are Colerain has become the motto of at least the last 20 years that I can remember. Sadly, I don't think we always appreciate what it means or the greatness of the statement, "We are Colerain." Here are a few reminders, just a few. We Are Colerain represents a blue-collar community that works hard for everything it gets. We Are Colerain represents a place that values its people and takes care of its schools. We Are Colerain is a place where we make mistakes and we try harder the next day to keep it from happening again. We Are Colerain High School, We Are Colerain and Colerain High School is a place that values its other schools, its sister schools. Often our staff and our students volunteer at those other schools. We work tirelessly at places like Struble, Taylor, Montford Heights, White Oak, Colerain Middle School. Our students are on committees with Northwest High School students. We attend classes at Northwest High School, and many of their students attend at Colerain High School. We value those relationships and the professional development times that we have with our partner schools. We Are Colerain represents a high school where students are respectful, work hard for everything they get, and appreciate it more than most. We Are Colerain. Guess what? We don't always follow the dress code. We love our cell phones and earbuds a little too much sometime, but you are constantly teaching us adults what it's like to teach students in the year 2019. We Are Colerain will always be Bertram Strong, Joe Bertram Strong. We Are Colerain. That means we have good days and we have bad days. We live in a world now that requires safety drills, but we will always take care of each other. We Are Colerain is a place where people give. One of our alumni this year wrote us a check for $25,000 for new band uniforms that you'll see in the fall. We Are Colerain, and we value our special needs populations. They bless our hearts, they make our lives better with their smiles, and those smiles are worth more than any amount of money than you can accumulate. We will always remember JCO making a basket in the student staff basket game. Will we not? Yes, we will. We Are Colerain. Yes, we have the best football program in the state, but we are so much more than football. Our visual arts students win numerous awards. Alex Shuddy went to the state in girls golf. Our men's and women's our men's teams and our women's volleyball teams, they will dominate next year because this year's seniors were leaders. Our winter percussion, our color guard, works hours every night and often 10 to 12 hours on the weekends. That's just a sample of what goes on at Colerain. We Are Colerain. We will miss Coach Topagna, who gave us 39 years of service. We will miss Miss Klasner, who's retiring, Mr. Ferris, who's retiring. Do you realize Coach Topagna started teaching at Colerain just a couple of years before I graduated in 1982? We Are Colerain, and our state test scores will improve over the next couple of years. But remember, those tests are just a small part of who we are. Colerain High School is so much more. It is Deontay Smith-Moore being one of the finest leaders I've ever been associated with at the high school level. It is having Miles Wright, who is one crazy good bowler. It's Mr. Ferris being one of the finest teachers I've been around and had the pleasure of working with. It's a music department that produces award winners and contest winners on a regular basis. It is a high school that's honored to have a deaf teacher who uses her talents to teach sign language and coach soccer, and she was an Olympic athlete herself. We Are Colerain represents a Colerain middle staff, and I added this to my speech. This afternoon, we had a few students who still owed fees. I want to tell you how things work at Colerain. Those fees added up to about $735 and some change. Colerain Middle School teachers, we had no idea this was going on. A teacher showed up at 3 o'clock this afternoon with an envelope of money to pay those kids' fees so everybody could walk tonight. That envelope as I mentioned, those fees added up to about $735, and I think it was like 81 cents. You know what was in the envelope they brought to us at 3 o'clock? $739. Now that's pretty good stuff. Everybody's fees are paid. We Are Colerain is having a staff. Many of us went to school here. We've taught here, we've worked here, and we live here. Lastly, We Are Colerain. It's a place where students come first, the staff cares beyond measure, and the community supports its schools. Seniors, We Are Colerain. We need your help in the future. I hope this is not it for you. You will be alumni. We need you. I need you. I need your advice. I need you to tell us what works, what didn't work, and what the future will look like. Please give back and do great things in the future. Go and make this world a better place. We love you. Congratulations. I guess I'm going to get to the reason that we actually came, right? At At this time, I am honored to introduce to you the Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Todd Bowling. Mr. Bowling, it gives me great pleasure to present to you the 464 members of the Colerain High School class of 2019. Attendants, please take your places for the roll call.
On behalf of the Northwest Local School District, I wish to congratulate the graduating class of 2019. Mr. Fisher, the credentials of the candidates presented here this evening have been received. The candidates are entitled to the diplomas they will receive from Colerain High School.
If everyone would please take their places.
Carmen Michelle Abel, summa cum laude. Amy Catherine Anderson, summa cum laude. Brittany Marie Ashcraft, summa cum laude. Riddhi Sandip Bott, summa cum laude. Corey Scott Boosfeld, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Helen Browning, summa cum laude. Sydney Ann Kane, summa cum laude. William Anthony Coleman, summa cum laude. Alexander Dimitri Fortman, summa cum laude. Rebecca Morgan Green, summa cum laude. Shelby Christine Lutz, summa cum laude. Christopher Stephen Mangold, summa cum laude. Savannah Jordan Meese, summa cum laude. Jenna Elsa Oliveria, summa cum laude. Natalie Marie Ralph, summa cum laude. Caden Nicholas Ryu, summa cum laude. Sophia Mary Stegmuller, summa cum laude. Kara Lee Wilson, summa cum laude. Chloe Elizabeth Woosty, summa cum laude. Thank you.
Caitlin Juliet Grimm, cum laude. Carly Marie Lovett, cum laude. Elizabeth Ann Marsh, cum laude. Elizabeth Ann Cecilia Murray, cum laude. Hannah Jolie Plyler. Thank you.
Brooke Sierra Adams. Jordan Michael Zane Adams. Babita Adakari. Rashawn Adakari. Mario Alberto Alfaro. Alexis Marie Allen, cum laude. Michael Francis Ankenbauer, cum laude. Jasmine Kiana Marie Asbury, cum laude. Lindsay Catherine Bachman, cum laude. Yasika Cherie Bailey. Dylan Baker, Ethan Wayne Baker, Abigail Lee Ballinger, Jalen Janiyah Barnes, cum laude, and Catherine Grace Barnes. Thank you.
Jacob Philip Battles. Adeline Grace Bauer. Mariah Ann Beckrogie. Bradley Robert Beebe. Michaela Catherine Belcher. Kimberly Marie Benford. Jillian Luna Spermus, cum laude. Adam Joseph Bernhardt, cum laude. Cameron Christopher Best. Haley Elizabeth Beiersdorfer. Shane Ryan Beerley, cum laude. Richlove Bishop Robinson. Kenya Renee Blancomsey. Guyver Edward Blessing, magna cum laude. Emma Marie Bloom, cum laude. Amaya Gabrielle Bolden. Thank you.
Tyler Spencer Bolt. Hannah Morgan Boyer.
Lindsay Faith Bradshaw.
Darren Allen Brightfelder. Jessica Marie Breving. Brittany Marie Brown. James Edward Brown, Jr. Jordan Michael Brown, cum laude. Kiara Janae Brown, cum laude. Alexis Christina Brumley. Mackenzie Marie Buckmaster, cum laude. Madeline K. Campbell, cum laude. Sarah Cecilia Capel. Devin Starr Carpenter. Trinity Christelle Carpenter. Chloe Reem Cartwright. Thank you.
Colin Ryan Casebold. Cordell Job Casey. Jessica Carolina Castaneda Schneider. Madison Elizabeth Chain, magna cum laude. Karab Chunlagi. Tuka Chunlagi. Janiyah Cherie Chapman. Amber Nicole Childress, cum laude. Joseph Michael Clark, cum laude. Jacob Evan Classville. Sage Kramer Claxton. Gabriel Jaquan Cobb. Jade Celeste Coffey. William Brian Charles Coffey, cum laude. Cooper James Cohen. Jacob Scott Colley, magna cum laude. Madison Jane Conrad, cum laude. Alexander Michael Copenhaver, cum laude. Jaden Blake Horney. Thank you.
Jocelyn Coronado, cum laude. Sydney Nicole Cosgrove, magna cum laude. Rebecca Ann Craig. Casey Donald Krieger. Corey James Lee Cromwell Holnitz. Connor William Cronin, cum laude. Matthew Colin Daly, cum laude. Taylor Anton Danielson. Douglas Lee Davis III. Jacob Paul Davis, cum laude. Jaron Devon Davis, cum laude. Matthew Scott Davis. Kiara Yolanda Delton. Brandon Scott Demas, cum laude. Radhika Dimal. Amadou Kine Jakite. Batu Diop. Mohamedou Mustafa Diop. Thank you.
Caitlin May Doan. Kanaya Deshay Donald, cum laude. Tyler Randall Douglas. Faith Ann Drake. Megan Elizabeth Driscoll. Dawana Kayla Dunham, cum laude. Jasmine May Durgan. Cameron Montez Eakins. Jesse Morgan Ehrman. Gabriela Lourdes Espazara. Quinaya Brianna May Esters. Scott Michael Eulenberg, cum laude. Adama Moore Fall. Russell John Feth, cum laude. Destiny Devotion Fields. Willie Edward Finch Jr. Dante Jediah Fleming. Melvin James Flowers III. Thank you.
Brent Matthew Flynn. Cameron Curtis Foster. Luke Aurelius Franklin. Elizabeth Alexandra Freiberg. Megan Elizabeth Geiger, cum laude. Emmanuel Miguel Gaither. Alexander Von Garanganow. Webster Smith Garanganow Jr. Isaac Jeffrey Garcia. Kiara Nicole Garvin. Megan Rose Gaviglia, cum laude. Riley Lynn Gellenbeck. Dylan Patrick Gerbers. Seth Michael Gilliland. Abigail Madison Page Girdler. Ryan Lee Girdler. Timothy James Ganella, cum laude. Maria Rose Gonzalez. Robert Jerome Green Jr., Sadiq Deontay Green, Allison Marie Gregory, cum laude, Joseph Desta Gurara, cum laude, Lauren Michelle Guthrie. Thank you.
Juliana Christine Hacker, Corinne Rachel Haynes, Logan Andrew Hallis, Kenneth Lee Hambrick Jr., Larico Antonio Hambrick, Lauren Renee Hancock, Dante Lyshawn Hand, Andrew Thomas Haney, Justin Daniel Hansert, Marquel Jerome Hardy, Jeremiah Lamar Harlan, Desmond Deshawn Harrell, Maria Ann Harrison, Antonio Sebastian Hartman, cum laude, Jordan Jeffrey DJ Hatter, cum laude, Logan Robert Hauser, Taylor Mackenzie Heffron, Ashley Ann Helms, cum laude. Thank you.
Joelle Autumn Hendricks, cum laude. Sarah Marie Hensley. Tiffany Marie Hensley, cum laude. Gretchen Noel Herbst. Tristan Lee Herman. Lucio Hernandez Rojos. Mason Lee Hill. Nadia Elise Hiller, cum laude. Carly Lee Hobbs, Thomas Jason Hodge Jr., cum laude, J. Jeffrey Hoffman, Zachary Luke Holt, magna cum laude, Joshua Hayden Holshoe, Justin Isaiah Hooten, Krista Nicole Horsley, Amaya Michelle Horton, Dylan Ray Huddleston. Thank you.
Mackenzie Lee Holgan, cum laude, Tyler William Humphreys, Bryce Alexander Hunter, Jeremiah Robert Irvin, cum laude, Deanna Lene Jackson, cum laude, Jaquan Lamarck Jackson, Talon Antonio Jackson, Sydney Christine Jager, cum laude, Dylan Michael Johnson, Sincere Cuzio Jones, Lee Angela Joseph, cum laude, Jamie Alexander Judkins, Nahom Yonas Kasai, cum laude, Caitlin Nicole Karis Holmeyer, Autumn Rayanne Cates, Pravin Kudawa, Trevor James Kaufman, magna cum laude, Ryan Michael Keel, Tyler Jacob Keller, cum laude. Thank you.
Alonzo David Kendricks. Deracia Raquel Kennedy. Jasmine Michelle Kinney. Jacob Andrew Kintrip. Trisha Canal. Kevin Isaiah Kinnebrew II, cum laude. Logan Micah Kinnebrew. Hannah Kathleen King. Lindale Saray King. Catherine Victoria Kirker. Tristan Scott Knight, cum laude. Haley Vaughn Koch, cum laude. Jessica Dawn Marie Koenig, cum laude. Annabelle Koopman. Devin Elizabeth Kramer, cum laude. Noah August Kramer, magna cum laude. Jenna Lee Laird. Sierra Nicole Landenwich. Rachel Marie Lane, cum laude. Thank you.
Carly Allison Lake, cum laude. Kirsten Noel Latire. Anthony Ray Lawson, Jr. Hunter Bryce Leach. Ariana Lachelle Leary Williams. Jacob Scott Lee. Jacio Robert Lee, Jr., cum laude. Dustin Brian Lane. Isaiah Diaro Lewis. Kayla Elizabeth Lindner, cum laude. Cole Edward Lindsay. Tayana Monet Little. Hector Zapata Lopez. Benjamin Rex Lowry. Martavius Armand Lucado. Malak Khalid Latvia. Trinity Nikaya Lyles. Morgan Corrine Manger, cum laude. Madison Paige Marquette. Kylie Renee Nicole Marshall. Shamaz Nicole Marshall, thank you.
Lane William McCarthy, cum laude. Jake Matthew McCreary. Jonathan James McGuire. Alina Jade McNeil. Brian Edward Medellin, cum laude. Troy Williams Messerschmidt, cum laude. Austin Daniel Metz. Tion Damon Miles. Krista Nicole Miller, cum laude. Connor Christopher Thomas Minnick. Paige Marie Mitchell. Tate Donovan Mitchell, magna cum laude. Dylan Sean Mockbee, Danny Allen Moore Jr., Emily Ann Morgan, Lanaya Lynn Morris. Thank you.
Tishan Anthony Muhammad. Jenna Marie Muir. Drew Joseph Mullis. Jillian Khaled Munjed. Mackenzie Rose Munson, cum laude. Luke Anthony Murray, cum laude. Jalen Lanice Miles. Anisha Nicole Neal. Anurada Neopani. Peter Gwen Nop Win, cum laude. Justin Francis Knuckles. Maxwell Kincaid Obsharsky. Mitchell James Oder. Alan Jerome Osborne. Randy Albert Owens. Ivan Antonio Pace Jr. Joseph James Palmer. Austin Joseph Parsons. Raj Umesh Patel, cum laude. Daryl Levante Patrick. Thank you.
Jakari Malik Patterson. Nathan Gregory Payne, magna cum laude. Aaron Harrison Peak II. Amber Marie Peskin, magna cum laude. Hannah Marie Petersman. Joseph Zahn Petroselli, magna cum laude. Eric Vernon Phillips. Brooke Leanne Pickens. Emil Pearl Pitts Lewis. Aiden Bryce Poe. Mason James Powers, cum laude. Caleb Thomas Presler, cum laude.
Michael Edward Briefenberger, cum laude.
Sonia Haley Purcell. Brendan Alexander Quimby. Yulhindra Rai. Moni Kumar Rai. Umesh Rai. Corbin Wyatt Ralston. Austin Luis Ramirez Besky, cum laude. Natasha Yvonne Randolph. Jessica Glenna Barbara Ransom, cum laude. Thank you.
Emma Grace Renix. Michael Ethan Riccardi, magna cum laude. Micaiah Angelique Rice. Renee Kiana Richard. Cavante Deshaun Richardson. Ryan Carl Richardson. Jacob Ryan Reedy, magna cum laude. Praven Rizal. Alicia Desiree Robinson. Christian Blake Robinson.
William Michael Robinson.
Lawrence Rousey Jr. Hannah Christine Ruff, cum laude. Trinity Lynn Ryan, cum laude. Caleb Kane Ryland. Thank you.
Aminata Saul. Aaliyah Ann Salter. Danae Lynn Salter. Grace Elizabeth Sanderson. Rakim Laren Sargent. Matthew Brooke Sawyer Jr. Elena Louise Saylor. Lisa Rose Scalea. Gregory Allen Schaefer, cum laude. Alexandra Michelle Schaefer, cum laude. Savannah Mary Jane Schmay. Dylan Anthony Shonum. Brandon Edward Schultz. Alexandra Grace Shoti, cum laude. Caitlin Grace Schwederman, magna cum laude. Lindsay Michelle Scott, magna cum laude. Zena Danielle Sehays, magna cum laude. Crystal Elizabeth Service. Muhammad Mass Se, cum laude. Malia Irene Rianne Shackelford. Tyler Daniel Shelley. Jacob Sidney Shelton. Carlos Alfonso Aluyan Signy, magna cum laude. Robert George Singler IV. Thank you.
Isabel Avery Sizemore. Kayla Elizabeth Skidmore, cum laude. Elizabeth Ann Slonick, cum laude. Charles Hunter Sloan. Cassandra Relay Smith, cum laude. Deasia Marche Smith. Haley Kaya June Smith. Nicole Marie Smith. Noah Michael Smith. Samantha Quinn Smith, cum laude. Victoria Cora Lynn Smith. Deontay Dupree Smith Moore, magna cum laude. Madison Page Snodgrass. Abdul Aziz Zoe. Asia Christina Spalding, cum laude. Stephen Timothy Stacy. Raya Nicole Staley. Danielle Nicole Stevens. Christina Natalie Stewart. Kara Annette Steiner. Thank you.
Erica Joyce Storr, Austin James Patrick Strunk, David Michael Sturgeon II, Hannah Suzanne Sturgill, cum laude, Destiny Ann Suter, Aaron Logan Sullivan, Parker Jared Sutterfield, Paige Madison Patricia Schweitzer, Olivia Faith Swisshelm, cum laude, Brianna Renee Talley, cum laude, McKaylee J. Tarter, Hannah Nicole Taylor, Lindsay Marie Tellis, cum laude, Destiny Nicole Teschner, cum laude, Olivia Marie Thaman, cum laude, Kadeja Kiera Chong, Logan Dale Thomas, Zach Keegan Thomas, Allison Joe Thompson, cum laude, and Jalen Lamont Tinsley. Thank you.
Mariah Janae Lay Trapp, Juliana Michelle Turner, Jeffrey Wade Vallis Jr., cum laude, Amber Jewel Vaughn, Maxwell Benjamin Vaughn, Dylan Jack Vickers, Isaiah Seraphin Villon, Cassidy Loretta Voss Wesley, Mackenzie Paige Bullitt, Cody Frank Wagner, Leasia Dominique Misty Walker, Annika May Walton, Emily Louise Ware, cum laude, Dylan Tyler Waters, cum laude, Gavin Michael Watson, Jonathan Roscoe Watson, cum laude, Isabella Victoria Jo Weber, Kristen Ren Ware, Michelle Catherine Wable, Kira Leanne Weil, Kayla Renee Welch, cum laude, Drew Edward Westridge, Jennifer Zhu Lynn Wada, magna cum laude, Alonzo White Jr., Trayvon Yavante Joseph White. Thank you.
Brianna Rose Whittle, cum laude. Heaven Marie White. Rodney Dewan Wiley Jr. Courtney Marie Williams. Joseph Theodore Williams. Kendall Lamar Williams. Jace Bryn Williams, cum laude. Malik Allen Williams. Paige Elise Williams, magna cum laude.
Jessica Christine Williamson. Austin Tyler Wilson. Robert Dale Wilson. John Thomas Wodarski, cum laude. James Austin Wolf, cum laude. Caleb Michael Wolf. Jalen Marcel Wright. Miles Anthony Wright, cum laude. Azori Amani Israel. Nethaniah Shemuel Israel. Mina Halel Yunin. Miracle Renee Young. David Ayala Zamora. Cole Gregory Zint, cum laude. Brianna Danielle Zimbelli. Thank you.
Would the graduates please rise? As superintendent of the Northwest Local School District, I hereby declare the senior class of Colerain High School as graduated. The students may move their tassels to the right side. Congratulations.
I would ask that everyone please remain standing as the graduates exit the floor. Please remain standing. Congratulations.